Hey everybody, it's Amy Riccardi. Thank you so much for getting our Engaged Organization Scorecard. I think you're going to find it incredibly useful. Listen, I stepped outside for just a couple of minutes to share with you a few more things I think you're going to find incredibly helpful to you as you explore your employee engagement program. So I don't know about you, but I have been doing employee engagement surveys for years, literally decades. And it used to be that you had to kind of custom create your own surveys and your own questions as you wanted to do it. And sometimes as you get input and feedback from all different kinds of departments, lots of questions are asked. It's really hard to create a highly valuable survey when you've got tens and tens and tens of questions. It's really hard then to also analyze that data. And I remember spending weeks and weeks with our data analysts creating spreadsheets and Excel documents in order to be able to crunch the numbers, to be able to provide themes around that data, and then create PowerPoint presentations for our client. And I'll tell you, it is incredibly time consuming. And the bigger kicker of that is it's usually somebody else's kind of additional task to their full-time job and just doesn't always get the attention that it needs. And finally, I think one of the biggest problems that we had with it was, frankly, how do you take that data and that information and make it actionable and tangible for employees and managers and leaders in an organization? So we have spent a lot of time looking at all kinds of tools, and I'll tell you, employees get just as frustrated with this whole process as anybody that's managing it does. Frankly, they don't know if the information is how it's going to be used. Most of the time they never see the results of it. The data has been massaged and they don't necessarily always trust it. Sometimes those surveys take so long and they're so busy that they don't even have time to really get it done. So you miss getting data from certain employees or certain departments if they're really in a really busy crunch time. And to be perfectly honest with you, I think a lot of employees are really concerned about what their managers and the leaders are going to do if they can ever figure out who actually answered certain questions and what they're going to do with that data, and is there possible repercussions for it. I think those are all really valid concerns, and it just makes the whole survey world really challenging for organizations. And I can totally sympathize with you because we have had the same problem on the consulting side. But the kicker is you really need the data and the information in order to make really good business decisions. So, a few years ago, we were so lucky to connect with the folks at Engagement Multiplier. They're a technology company, and literally their main focus is creating and managing and keeping up to date an amazing engagement tool that we want to offer to you for free. And so here's kind of what we've done. We sat back and thought, okay, well, what if we were to give somebody kind of a trial offer of this software? What information would they need to have in order to make it enormously successful for them to implement on their own? And so what we did is we put together this phenomenal package just for you, and we'd love for you to consider it. So here's what it is. We're going to give you a full free trial of the Engagement Multiplier software just through our link below. And with that is going to come a bunch of bonuses. You're going to get all the reporting features, all of the questions, which, by the way, the survey itself takes about 10 minutes for employees to complete. It measures things across 5 different areas of an organization. It assesses the engagement of the owner or the CEO or senior most leader, the purpose of the organization, the leadership of the organization that's not the owner, the customers and how engaged they are, and how individuals and teams are engaged in the organization. And every single quarter this survey goes out, which helps you gather information on a much more regular basis. And the cool thing is it has leadership and management tools already built in, so that you can take a look at open-ended responses as well as the quantitative responses to things. You're going to get a really beautiful and elegant dashboard, and every employee, if they've completed the survey, is going to see their results compared to the organization's aggregate results, which I think are another really brilliant way to deliver the results to employees. It's absolutely a brilliant tool, and we love it. It also has the ability now to ask custom questions. So you not only get the core questions in each one of the domains, but you're also going to have the ability to create custom questions and launch those out to different departments if you need to. So it's got a lot of customization built into it. Now, This this whole offer has 6 great things, 3 primary offers, and then I'm tossed in 3 extra bonuses, which I think you're going to find enormously helpful. So first off, you're going to get the free trial of the software. Secondly, you're going to get a welcome kit that's going to give you all of the communication to send out to your staff. It's going to have a guide to talk about the process and how you get from start to finish. It's going to give you the Excel spreadsheet template so you can upload your data into the system seamlessly within a few seconds, which is really helpful, and all of the guides that help support that along the way. And again, as I mentioned, the email communication templates, which are really brilliant and really successful. We've had many of our clients reach over 80% participation with these communications, so I know they work, which is really key. They've been tried and tested for sure. You're also going to wind up getting a 30-minute quick start phone call with me. So I want to make sure that you are off to a brilliant start with this. So you're going to have a 30-minute call that you can schedule with me so I can help you answer questions, get you started, get things moving for you. Whatever it is you need, I'm going to be here for you along the way as you launch. Now, here are your 3 huge bonuses. Once you've launched the survey, and they usually go out for about a 2-week time frame that you can set up, I'm going to do a 60-minute debrief call with you. So you're going to send me your results or give me access to your platform, and I will go in, I will run the report, and I will take a look through it, and then we'll get on a call and I'll tell you what I see with your results with all my experience with it. So it's basically like a free hour of consulting, but I'm also going to walk you through how to use the action items process and tool within this system. So again, you're getting the full system, and I'm going to give you, in addition to the 30-minute setup call, a 60-minute debrief call with you, your leadership team, whoever you need to include in that, to talk about the results and what I'm seeing. I'm also going to give you a tools, tips, and tricks video. So I'm going to I've actually already put all of our best practices into launching these surveys in a video just for you. So you can take a look at that, watch it as many times as you want. It's absolutely fantastic. The third big bonus I'm going to give you is a really awesome case study with one of our clients and how we actually helped reduce turnover there by 45% in 90 days, how we increased the initial first 90-day employee engagement numbers by 13% and overall by 28% in a year, which is crazy. So again, you're going to get the software, you're going to get the how-to guide and the welcome kit, you're going to get the best practices video, you're going to get, all this stuff. All this really great stuff that's all down below. So take a look. And here's the kicker. The software itself is an incredible value. You're getting it for free for this first offer. If you choose to continue on and actually use the software every quarter, it's a really simple flat rate of $50 per employee per year. That's it. That's it. And if you have employees leave, then you can add other employees in to use those licenses. So frankly, it's a really, really brilliant tool. I love it. I absolutely love it. But try the benchmark. You'll love it. About 80 to 85% of our clients who do the benchmark for free absolutely love it and continue on using it as a great management tool going forward. And I know you will too. If you have any questions at all, make sure you check out the webpage below. It's got all the details. I put all the details in there for you. This is an over $6,800 total value, and I'm gonna give it to you for $79. That's it, all of that for $79. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous price, and I don't know how long we're gonna really keep this up, because to be honest with you, we only have a few spots left to be able to help do some of these implementations, but I promise you, it's everything you need to get started, and you will love this. So click the link below, read the rest of the web page, click the link, sign up, take advantage of it. The information will start coming to you as soon as you buy it, which is awesome. And you might be lucky enough to be given a one-time offer. It just depends on how busy we've been. We do offer from time to time, if you need help with the implementation and you don't have time to do it, we do offer an incredible implementation package from time to time. So you may or may not have it available to you. It'll be after you, when you get to the order page. And if it is, I would take advantage of it, because we would come in and do the implementation for you at like a 60-something% off rate, which is ridiculous. We only offer a 1 or 2 at a time. So if you happen to have that on your next screen, you're really lucky, because we usually pull that down. But for $79, you literally will have everything you need to have an amazing, engaged organization and engaged experience. I hope you'll join us. I'm excited to work with you, and let us know if you have any questions.